channel GOURANG the Motivator. Hello students. Today I am going to discuss about how to prepare for the board examinations even during this pandemic situations. Never be feared of examinations which are coming very close. So you are all attending online classes and you feel that, oh, we are not going to the school, we are attending the classes online. So how much can we present for the boards if you are studying in class 10 or class 12 or any degrees? Okay, this might be your question. But my dear students, there is a simplest way to be strong and be confident to face the boards even during this pandemic situation. Okay, pandemic situation is for health, not for our knowledge. Okay, nobody can put a break to get the knowledge. So today let's discuss on how can we easily prepare for the boards and perform well, or even the school examinations or college examinations or degree examinations. Okay, so this is the right time to begin with the preparation for the boards. Now we are going to discuss about how should we prepare for the boards even during this pandemic situation of COVID-19. My dear students, please remember that this video is useful for all the students above class 5th, that is from class 6th to any degrees. Okay, so please watch the video till the end to know how we can prepare ourselves very well for the board examinations. Now the question is how to prepare for the board examinations or school examinations. My dear students, I know that you have passed this year with great difficulties, attending online classes, not going to school. Okay, so let's clarify you the concept here. This is a very good lesson taught by the nature to us that we must be self-relevant, okay, and we must be independent in doing our works and getting the education, facing the examinations, making our life success and reaching our goal. Okay, so let's begin with the concept of today, that is how to prepare for the board examinations even during this pandemic situation. So for the preparation of the boards, the first point and very important point that we have to remember is we are not supposed to by heart even a single line from the books that we read. Instead, we have to understand every single line that we read from the book. Okay? So, generally what we do is, when we are reading the textbooks or any books, Okay? We feel certain concepts difficult. When we feel certain concepts difficult, the first concept what comes in your mind, my dear students, is that why should I waste time to understand this concept? It may take a long time. So let me by heart this concept, mug it up and vomit it in the examinations. Okay? This is what comes in your mind. Let's save the time by mugging it up. My dear students, mugging up or by hearting is not saving time. Instead, it is waste of time. Okay? I'll prove it to you how it's waste of time. My dear students, let's take an example now. I am feeling hungry. I need food. The food is served in front of me. Now, I take the food in my hand and feed it into my mouth, right? To fill my stomach. If I take that same food and try to feed it through my ears, do my stomach fill? Or if I try to feed that food through my nose or my ears or any different parts of my body, okay, to fill my stomach, will my stomach fill? No, right? Yes. There are certain procedures, even if I have to fill my stomach, okay, if I am hunger, and what I have to do is I have to have the food through my mouth itself. There is no other path that I can fill my stomach. The same way, education, when we come to the concept of knowledge or studies, okay, the first thing we have to remember here is we are not supposed to read for the sake of examinations. We are not supposed to read for the sake of parents. We are not supposed to read for the sake of teachers. We are not supposed to read for the sake of the schools and management and friends. Then why should we read? Why should we study? Why should we study and go for further higher classes? Here, the concept is that our main concept of studying is only for gaining the knowledge. Okay? Most of you, I find, either you study for the sake of parents' pressure, or either you study for the sake of teachers, either you study for the sake of your friends, or for the school, or for the marks in the board examinations. No, never do it. Studying for all these purposes is of no use. If you study keeping an aim that I am studying to enhance my knowledge, okay, then the marks in the board examinations automatically come to you. When you study to enhance your knowledge, the marks come behind you. But if you study for the sake of marks, if you study for the sake of teachers, if you study for the sake of parents, if you study for the sake of others, you will never get good marks in any examinations. So always remember that you are studying for enhancing your knowledge. Always, whenever you open a book, please bring this into your mind first. Today I am going to study so and so much of syllabus or so many number of pages. And whatever I am studying today, whichever subject I am studying today, is to enhance my knowledge and not for the sake of others. Okay? Will you do this? This is the medicine number 1. Next, second thing, as I was discussing to you, I was telling you about hunger. When we eat food through our mouth, when we feed the food or when we have the food through our mouth only, we can fill our stomach. Why did I give this example is because to gain the knowledge, okay, where will the knowledge go? Will it go to the heart, or the knowledge has to go to the brain or the mind? Exactly, the knowledge has to go to the brain or mind. It has to be stored here, right? What do you mean by heart? First, know the meaning of by heart. By heart, heart. You by heart something. See, there is no memory in the heart. There is no memory in the heart. Okay? Where is the memory? Memory is here. Okay? So, if you by heart anything, it goes to the heart, not to your brain, not to your mind. Whatever you study has to go to the mind, not to your heart. Okay? So, what is the use? It is something like you are feeling hungry and trying to feed the food from your ears, from your eyes, from your nose, instead of feeding it from your mouth. So, when whatever you study has to go to your mind here, why are you by-hearting and sending it to the heart? See, by heart, if you by heart, if you mug up, it never remains for a long time in your mind. Okay? It never remains. You have very well experienced about these things, but still, in order to save your time, you by heart. But it's not saving of time, it's waste of time. See, you may think, yes, when I am studying, I am reading this today, I am reading 2 pages, I am not able to understand anything, so let me by heart it, okay, and I can save the time. That is wrong concept. Even if you study so much, if you by heart so much, within just 2 or 3 minutes, let's take an example of 2 or 3 minutes, if you by heart so much, okay, it's all waste of time. That 2 or 3 minutes is completely waste of time. Instead, if you take the time to understand even a very small concept, if you take around an hour or 2 to understand the concept, very small concept, you are feeling it difficult, but try to understand. Read once, twice, thrice. Try to understand. Okay? That particular time what happens is, even if you spend very large amount of time, if you spend very large amount of time, say you are spending 2 hours or 3 hours to understand a very small concept, but my dear students, remember that it is never a waste of time. It is never a waste of time. Okay? You may take long time to understand a concept. Okay? Even if it is a small concept, and if you take much time, it is not waste of time. Please remove that from your mind that I require 2 hours, 3 hours to understand this concept. Instead of understanding, let me by heart. If you by heart, okay, the same concept, what small concept you have, even to by heart that, you may take just a few minutes. But that few minutes is waste of time if you by heart it. Because you are not enhancing your knowledge. You are just by hearting. And you know what is the function of heart? What is the function of heart? It just circulates the blood to different parts of a body and brings the blood back from the different parts of the body and sends it to the lungs, right? It acts as a mediator. So if you by heart, it will never remain here at all. Whatever you learn should go here to the brain, not to the heart. Okay? And this is possible if the things what you learn has to go to your mind, then only one concept, that is understand line by line what you read. If you understand line by line what you read, I will challenge you that you will be the master of the subject. There is where you are lacking in the studies. Okay? In order to save time, shortcut methods, we follow shortcut methods. There is no shortcut methods in education, in studies. Okay? There is only one truth. If you want to enhance the knowledge, learn the concept. However difficult, how much ever difficult if you feel also, please learn the concepts. And while learning the concept, please keep in mind, I am doing it to enhance my knowledge. Always remember, always recall that statement. I am studying to enhance my knowledge. I am not studying for the sake of board examinations. I am not studying for the sake of parents. I am not studying for the sake of others. But instead, I am studying to enhance my knowledge. When you recall this statement that I am studying to enhance my knowledge, then definitely whatever examinations you may write, either it might be school examinations or board examinations or degree examinations or competitive examinations, you will succeed very well in that and score excellent marks. When you enhance your knowledge, please keep it in your mind that the marks automatically comes to you. Okay? So, I don't want anybody to by heart any concepts. Instead, understand, read line by line and understand what exactly that you are studying. And always recall that I am studying for enhancing my knowledge. I am not studying for the sake of others. I am studying to enhance my own knowledge. Okay, this is the first medicine. Next, why I give importance for this concept is, I have experienced about this as a teacher, teaching in the school. I have very well experienced about this concept, and that is why what I have implemented in my education, in my lifestyle, okay, with the experience I am sharing it to you. It is not the words taken from the books, okay, it is my own experience that I am sharing it to you. How to become a successful person. Okay, especially we are good in all the things, but we lag behind in studies. This is only because of the concept of studying for the sake of others. Okay, so you read a little. See, I will tell you a simple logic behind this also. We should have aim every day. Keep a small aim every day. What is that aim is, today I am going to study to enhance my knowledge, and I will enhance my knowledge by only 1%. By only 1%. Don't keep a big target, huge target. Keep a small target of enhancing your knowledge by only 1%. If you enhance your knowledge if you enhance your knowledge by 1% per day, then in a month you will enhance your knowledge by 30%. In 2 months, 60 days, you will enhance your knowledge by 60%. In 3 months, you will enhance your knowledge by 90%. In 3 months and 10 days, you will enhance your knowledge by 100%. So, my dear students, it's not a difficult task. In the beginning, you may find it difficult. Don't go for a huge target. Go for a small target. Okay? Please always remember that whatever you study shouldn't be mugged up. Instead, line by line you study and understand the concept. There's no worry that even if you take more time to understand a small concept also, but fight for understanding the concept rather than by heart. Okay, this is the first part. Next, after understanding the concept, what we have to do? We have to give some time, 5 to 10 minutes break, and then take a book, close the book which you are studying, okay, take a rough notes and take the pen and start writing what you have understood. Recall it and write. Recall it and write. Okay? Write in your own words. Write in your own words. It doesn't matter of writing in your own words. Okay? It is not required to just vomit the statements what are there in the textbooks. Okay? See, examinations are conducted, okay, my dear students, I am repeating this statement again. Examinations are conducted to test your knowledge, okay, not to see what you have vomited from the textbooks. Examinations are conducted to test your knowledge, what you have understood about the subject. Okay, the board examinations or whichever examinations it is conducted to test your knowledge and to test what you have understood about the subject, not what you are vomiting from the textbooks. We are not evaluating your papers, okay, to see what is being vomited from the textbooks. Generally, it won't carry much marks. Okay? Keywords are important. Keywords are very important when you are writing the answers, and explain it in your own way, how you have understood. Don't put it or vomit it from the books in the examinations. That is where you lose the marks. Okay? See, generally my concept is I appreciate your own the answers what you have understood. Okay? I appreciate the answers that you have understood from the subject and written in the papers, in the board papers, not what is being directly put or vomited on the answer sheets from the textbook. Examinations are conducted to test your knowledge, not what is there in the books. Okay? So my dear students, always keep this in mind that you write and practice. You write it in your own words what you have understood about that concept that you have studied. Recall, because in examinations you are only recalling and writing. Recalling and writing. That is what you are doing in the board examinations. The same practice, put it up every day whenever you read or study any subject. Okay, then recall those things and put up, recall and write it. Practice writing, just not overlooking everything. I find some students even overlooking mathematics problems. Okay, it's not any subject, it's not question of mugging up. Okay, it is the question of understanding. This point I want you to remember. If you implement this, I will challenge you that you will perform excellent in the board examinations. You will perform in an excellent way. The first thing is stop by hearting and understand the concepts that you are studying. Okay? Second thing is don't ever think that by hearting saves the time. By hearting or mugging up is just waste of time. Okay? And next thing is, after you understand any concept, whatever time you may be taking it, please keep it in your mind that if you take more time also, it is not waste of time. It is not waste of time even if you take a long time to understand any concepts. Okay? Whoever may say anything. Third thing is, when we are studying, please keep that in your mind that yes, I am studying to enhance my knowledge. Okay? Not for the sake of others. I am not studying to score very good marks in the board examinations. I am not studying for the sake of my parents. I am not studying for the sake of teachers. I am not studying for the sake of others. Instead, I am studying to enhance my knowledge. This concept you have to bring it up every day. Okay? And next reminder in your mind is, as soon as you get up early in the morning, please always say that in your mind, chant confidently that yes, today I am going to improve 1%. In the complete day today, I am going to improve 1% in enhancing my knowledge. Not much. I don't want much. Okay? Only 1%. You enhance your knowledge only by 1% every day. Keep a small aim and go. See how confident you will be in your life. How confident you will be in the board examinations. Okay? Just the answers come out very easily. Whatever you have understood, because there are certain subjects like science, okay? Science, mathematics. There are a lot of application questions what you are getting. So these application questions will be based on day-to-day life. If you mug up by heart and go there, and when you see the question paper, when the questions are twisted, you get nervousness. And the nervousness makes you forget whatever you have by heart, whatever you have mugged up. So, if you have understood the concept and gone, you can explain anything, any way the question might be asked, you will be confidently writing the answers in the board examinations or in any school examinations. So my dear students, in this pandemic situation also, this pandemic situation is for health, not for education. Okay? Not for education. There are many people saying, oh, I am doing online classes. I am studying through online classes. Oh, how is this year going to be? How am I going to write the board examinations? I am not so confident. Last year I was with the teachers in the school. They were all guiding me. Yes, this pandemic situation is teaching you how to be self-reliant and how to be self-confident, how to increase self-confidence. Okay? So, please keep it in mind, these 3 steps. Now, the last point that I want to share in this video is that, my dear students, there is a small difference between the doctors and teachers. Okay? There is a small difference between doctors and teachers. Whichever a great surgeon might be there, okay, whoever might be the doctor, there is a small difference between a doctor and a teacher. Why a teacher is said as Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Why it is said? There is a secret behind that. Guru is Brahma, creator. Guru is Vishnu, protector. Guru is God. God means, please remember, the Guru knows, the teacher knows what is the problem that you are facing, even you don't say it to the teacher. Your problem reflects in the examination papers. Your problem reflects in the answer papers of the examination that you write. And a teacher diagnoses what is your problem without you saying. When you go to a doctor, it's not like that. When you go to a doctor, you have to say, "Doctor, I am facing this problem, give medicines to me." But teacher is totally different. Teacher will identify your problem even if you don't say, and gives the medicine. See, doctor gives the medicine. When you go to a doctor, you say, "Doctor, I have a very high fever, please prescribe me medicines." So doctor prescribes few medicines and give it to you. You take that prescription, keep it in the pocket and go to home. You are not going to take the tablets. Just by keeping the prescription in your pockets, will it cure your fever? No, right? You have to take the medicines that have been prescribed by the doctor and follow his instructions. Then only you will be getting cured with the problems that you are facing. Same way, here I have also prescribed you 3 medicines today. 3 medicines. One is stop by hearting, okay, and understand the concepts line by line, even if it takes more time, no problem. Okay, understand, it's not waste of time. By hearting is waste of time. This is the first medicine I am going to use. Second medicine. What is the second medicine I gave to you? I told you, don't read for others' sake. Recall every day, before you start studying, just say in your mind that I am studying to enhance my knowledge. I am not studying for the sake of others. I am not going to study for the sake of others. I am studying for enhancing my knowledge. Okay, that's the second medicine. Okay, third medicine I told you is that always when you start studying or when you start your day early in the morning, just recall 5 to 10 times one sentence in your mind. Today I am going to enhance my knowledge by 1%. Today I am going to enhance my knowledge by 1%. These 3 medicines I have given it to you today, okay, as prescription. Please implement it in you. Implement it. If you implement in the beginning, even if you feel it is difficult, don't worry about it. Just follow this instruction, okay, and implement this. The prescription what I have given to you, please take it up in your life, okay. Follow the instructions that I have given to you, and definitely you will find the changes. You will find how much self-confident you are in the board examinations, okay. Definitely it will help you. So my dear students, for today, okay, let's conclude with these 3 medicines that I have prescribed for you. So just begin with these 3 medicines, and I would also like to get some of your feedbacks, and I want your comments. Whatever the problems that you are facing, please do comment it here below, okay. And please subscribe my channel, like, share to your friends, okay, and we'll meet up with a very good idea and suggestions for the preparations of the board examinations which are nearing, okay. Even during this pandemic situation, how can we make the things easy, how can we make the subject very interesting, okay. This is the way the subjects can be interesting to us, and this is the way our concentration level also increases when you do these 3 prescribed medicines to you, okay. See, my dear students, whenever you watch a movie of 3 hours. Might be last year you have watched a movie, or might be recently a week before, or even today you might have watched a movie. Okay? When you watch a movie of 3 hours, only once, you are watching it only once, and you remember the story, you remember the actor, you remember the actress, you remember the songs, okay? You remember most of the things what were there in the movie, even if you have seen the movie sitting for 3 hours and watching it. But if I ask you the same question, can you explain me any one class of your teacher of 40 to 45 minutes explanation? Can you explain it completely to me? It is not possible. Why it is not possible is because the lack of interest. Okay, studies, my parents are board examinations. I have to score in board examinations. Let me do, let time comes, when time comes I will do it. No, students. Okay, you are not studying for the sake of board examinations. You are not studying for the sake of others. You are studying only for enhancing your knowledge. Okay? So anyway, I thank you all for watching this video completely. I'll come up with good interesting topics further. Still then, stay tuned to my channel GOURANG the Motivator. Please subscribe, like, share and comment. Thank you.